And welcome to the L.E.A.D channel. I am Jamie Walker. Welcome to the stream. We'd like to thank our partners, the Atlanta Braves Foundation and Georgia's own Credit Union Foundation as well. As you can see them on our sponsor board as we are on Championship Saturday here from Washington High School. Glad you could join us here on the channel. Good crowd on hand. A little cloudy, but that's okay. That will not dampen anything going on today. Our first game will be between Hollis and Agnes Jones, so sit back and enjoy this semifinal game. Once again, welcome back to the Lead channel. I am Jamie Walker. Glad you could join us here. Cloudy Saturday morning as we have our first game of the semifinal. Between Hollis and Agnes Jones as we are about to get started. So the first pitch of the ball game will be with Chief Appling of Atlanta Public Schools, along with our volunteer ambassadors, and of course, Kelly Stewart, who puts all this thing together. So glad you could join us here on the Lead channel. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend, tell another friend. Once again, our sponsors, the Atlanta Braves Foundation, along with Georgia's own Credit Union Foundation as well. Thank you for sponsoring this rookie league. Got a great crowd here. All right, we're about to get underway here from Washington High School. Pitch swung on and missed. Actually fouled off. Swung on for strike two. So again, this is the rookie league. So the rules are a little bit different for our rookies. The coaches will be pitching. Swung on up the middle. Pitcher tries to get it, but he will get on. First hit of the day. Jones against Hollis. Jones hitting first. Swung on for strike one. Getting a good crowd out here for the babies. Swung on for strike two. And again, modified rules. Swung on. Caught a piece of it. Not quite. Glad you could join us here on the L.E.A.D channel. Justin couldn't quite hit it, but he'll be back soon. Here on Championship Saturday, here from Washington High School. Swung on a miss. Again, you gotta love the way that the coaches are encouraging and actually teaching the game here in this rookie league. Again, it's a coach pitch league. So yeah, ambassadors are volunteering. You gotta understand that it truly takes a village to do this. So wasn't able to get on, so it'll be next. Coming up. Again, you gotta love the way the parents are enthused out here. Yeah, watch this big swing that time. Missed it. But I tell you what, if he gets it, he's gonna take it for a ride. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Swung on, popped up. We'll see if the pitcher can get it. He'll throw it to second. Nobody there. Trying to keep it in front. The runner's still going around. He's at third, so they'll get it into the infield. But Jones threatening to score early here in the top of the first. And so far, so good here in the top of the first. Jones. Here's the pitch. First, there's one score. Throwing it around, rounding third. Tries to get on. He's going to keep going. And he is in safely. Another run in safely. So, lots of runs here early for Jones. And again, you got to love the excitement. So they'll exchange runs this time. And now Hollis will be up to bat. We'll take a break here from Washington High School. here on the L.E.A.D Network. While we have a moment, I'd like to thank again the Atlanta Braves Foundation and Georgia's own foundation as well. So we are back here on the L.E.A.D channel. I am here with Marin of Georgia's own. How do you do today?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here.
Absolutely, it's a beautiful day. Now, tell us about your role when it comes to the Rookie League.
Okay, so we've been partnering with L.E.A.D for about 15 years now at Georgia's Own, and we've been involved with them.
As we have a hit, the shortstop, they throw it towards first. Stop. We'll see if they tag him out, and he is on safely. All right, we'll get back to it. And you were talking about your role.
Yes. So we've partnered with them, and we've seen the big kids. We've seen the high school ambassadors and seen their journey, and now getting to see the Rookie League and how this all gets started is super, super cool.
Absolutely, absolutely. Jamie Walker along with Marin here at Washington High School from Georgia's own. And you're talking about, as you and Coach Kelly were walking up, you talked about just the progression and it being full circle.
Yes.
Talk about in the origins of working with L.E.A.D and where you've seen this organization progress.
Oh my gosh. Well, in 15 years, I will say we have seen kids start out as babies, fifth, sixth grade, and then the next thing you know, they're at our golf tournament as alums, talking as professionals, and it really just. Oh.
As we see them round, no, you're fine. You're fine.
Break up the action.
No, you are just fine.
That's what people are here to, that's what people are watching for. But no, I just think you cannot get more full circle than that, than to see them at this age just learning out, making friends, developing values that they'll learn for life. And then the next thing you know, they're like contributing to the community, giving back to, the now rookies. So it's been really cool to see so many journeys come full circle. So
right.
It's great to be a part of.
Absolutely, absolutely. Talking to Marin here from, as we see a ball out of the field of play, everybody scattering. But and you're talking about that progression, and it's great. You've seen the Rookie League. How important was it? Because initially, L.E.A.D just started out with the junior ambassadors.
Right.
Talk about how important, as we see a great hit towards left field. We're going to have a couple of runs. Looks like they're coming in. But talk about how important it was to start the organization really with younger kids.
Mm-hmm. So, I have kids, and they've played youth sports, and I have to say that has been one of the most consequential things in their lives, learning how to, play with friends, make mistakes, learn how to, deal with teammates, coaches, and I think the sooner that kids learn those lessons and learn how to be a part of a team, learn how to, learn all these lessons, and get the wins, and, I just I think it's invaluable, and the sooner they can be a part of that, the better. So I love what they're doing. I see how much fun they're having in the dugout, um, and it's just, you know, I love it. I love that they're able to bring this model to a younger age.
Absolutely, absolutely. As we are talking to Marin here from Georgia's own here, Washington High School is the rookie league game going on between Jones and Hollis. Exciting ball game so far. Cloudy, overcast skies, but rain should hold off for this game. Now, as we wrap up with you from Georgia's own, talk about Georgia's own commitment to youth programming.
Sure. So back in 2016, we founded the Georgia Zone Foundation, and it's the charitable arm of the credit union. And our mission is to empower local youth. So forming this partnership with L.E.A.D just falls right into our mission. I mean, I cannot think of an organization that's doing more for youth here in Atlanta than L.E.A.D. So, and the results speak for themselves, you know, in terms of the percentage that they're graduating, that they're sending on to college, to the military, to trade schools. So I cannot think of a better vessel for the young people of Atlanta, and I'm so grateful for the work they're doing and for our partnership with them.
Absolutely. Wrapping up with Marin. Marin, thank you for joining me here on the L.E.A.D channel. I'm not going to hold you up. I'm going to actually have you enjoy the rest of the ball game. Thank you so much for joining.
I can't wait. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we are back here at the end of the first inning. We'll get the score in a second. Looks like the scoreboard 3-3 according to the scoreboard. So glad you could join us here on the L.E.A.D channel. As we have an exciting ball game here from Washington High School. So far, so good. 3-3 is the score. So we'll take a break here from Washington High School. The bat score 4-3 here from Washington High School. And again, you got to enjoy just the way that the coach is giving instruction. Absolutely just giving quality. At the time we were broadcasting and just talking about the ways of the junior ambassadors, but you could always hear the crowd happening from over here. So gotta love how enthused that is going on over here. Is that the ball hit to third? He'll go to second with it, and he's out at second. Tried for the double play, but couldn't quite get him. And as we have our second interview of the day, have Chief Appling he's trying to adjust the seat. We own a slight incline behind it as we have a hit to third. Probably going to have to share a mic just because of technical difficulties going on, but that's okay too. Now, Chief, let's talk about just how important programming like this is to Atlanta Public Schools.
Our kids need opportunities to experience things. At the end of the day, if they don't have an opportunity to experience things, they'll never have an idea of what they want to do. If we can give them opportunities and create a safe space, we'll see them succeed as a result of that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, talk about your role when it comes to LEAD in general.
So my overall responsibility is to provide a safe and secure learning and teaching environment for all of our students in APS, and this is an extension of that. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that our kids have a safe space to do things like this. They don't need to be here worrying about people shooting them or hurting them or doing other things like that. And they need to be an extension of our work. Our work is to provide that safe and secure environment for them.
Absolutely. Talking to Chief Appling here of Atlanta Public Schools, correct? Yes, and when it comes to just the safety and security of this area, it has been top notch. Talk to all the officers as far as, typically we're over with the junior ambassadors, but it's been secure. It's still been fun loving, but the kids have been able to enjoy themselves and really thrive.
I did. I went to school in Atlanta. Okay. I went to Charles Lincoln Harper High School. I played football. I wouldn't say I ran track, but I was on the track team. How about that? Did a little bit of track. And, again, just having those opportunities is just a big difference. I learned so much from being on the football team and learned a lot about leadership, learned a lot about fellowship, just learning how to work with other people. So this is important for their growth and their ability to do things.
Up a word just then, fellowship, because I think that's typically lost in what we talk about a lot of the times. When it comes to, yes, everybody wants to be a leader, but being able to be a follower organization.
Wow, yeah, I agree. I think being able, you can learn a lot. You can be a great leader, being a great follower. Watching and observing and willing to do the things that the leader that's in place asks you to do. And having a competent leader is important too. Don't get me wrong, but having a competent leader and then being able to execute those things that they ask of you, do it in a way that's respectful, that's meaningful, that's supportive. That's all that makes a difference. And at the end of the day, a good follower is to be leaders. They're not just followers, right? They're all working good, doing a good job doing that. I'm getting caught up in the game. They're doing a great job doing that, but at the same time, we're getting them prepared for leadership, and this is a great way to do that. Great way to do it.
Absolutely. Now talk about the
reach into the elementary side of the house has been one of the biggest steps I've seen them take. They've done a lot of great work with our middle school, high school kids, but coming into the elementary school, this is right where we need it everywhere. There are a lot of people who do a lot of great things for APS, but I take my hat off to them because it takes a lot of patience, takes a lot of resources to do something like this. Takes a lot of time. It's Saturday, and they have family. Right? A lot of work that goes into this, and it's been big for our kids. Our kids talk about this. I walk into elementary schools, and all of our kids are talking about this. Yeah, we got a baseball game this weekend. We did this. We did that. I mean, the impact that they're having is just, you can't even measure it.
Absolutely, and ironically, me as an educator as well. When my involvement in LEAD was actually a baseball coach at Harper Archer Middle School, so being involved, so it's to a degree full circle. But you're invested in this city. You got skin in the game, so to speak. Where do you want to see LEAD progress to? What's the next level? Because you talked about the program and extending to the younger kids. Where would you foresee, or where do you want to see happen with the progression of LEAD?
Yeah, I'd love to see enough support provided to them to have the capacity to serve more kids. What they're doing right now is great. It's amazing. If it's 1 or 2 kids, that's great, but they are touching a lot of kids right now. But the more kids they can touch, if they can get the resources, whether that's people, whether that's funding, whatever it is, it's locations like this, I understand that. I get it, and that's why I want to make sure that everything that they do, especially since it's involving our kids, that we provide a safe and secure environment for them to do that.
All right, wrapping up with Chief Charles Applin here from Washington High School as the score is 6-3. I think Jones is leading so far, but wrapping up with you, just give an encouraging word to all those that are listening.
Yeah, if you have an opportunity to do anything, anyway, whether it's time, whether it's funding, I encourage you to make some level of support for this organization, because you have to see the work that they're doing. Our kids need positive influences, and they're getting it right here every day. And it's going to make a difference. These kids are going to be the kids who are going to lead us, who are going to be the future mayors, the future governors, the future presidents. And anything we can do to provide them the tools that they need to get to that point, we should be doing it. And I encourage anyone who's paying attention to this to do that. I encourage you to do that.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely appreciate it. Again, another inning. Told you that chair's low. Be careful.
Ooh, yes, sir.
Have a good one. Absolutely. Appreciate it. Here in the score, 6-3. It's like Jones is leading so far, but again, exciting game here from Washington High School. Want to once again thank Georgia's Own and the Atlanta Braves Foundation for sponsoring this rookie league. And we are back to action here from Washington High School. So again, you got to love the way that the coaches are interacting with the kids here. Swung on and missed. And looks like they will switch up, so looks like Jones will get back to batting. Hollis will get back into the field. We'll take a break here from Washington High School here on the L.E.A.D Network. We are back here from Washington High School. We'll get an updated score for you shortly, but exciting game so far. Big crowd hit to first base. They'll try to turn a double play. Missed it at second, so the runner will come around. They'll still have him going. Here's the throw, and he is in safely. You gotta love the enthusiasm of the crowd here. You love to see it. Swung on, foul tip. So again, coach is trying to keep them in it. Modified rules here. Coach pitch, swung on and missed. Once again, gotta love the crowd here. Looks like that'll get in the infield, rolls. Oh, I think he got it right before it went foul. So a little bit of discussion, we'll see. And they will call it foul. So did roll foul. Nearly took it before it went down the line, but the official said it rolled foul. So it was a foul ball. And he is back batting. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled again. Swung on and fouled out of play. So again, gotta love the enthusiasm of the crowd here from Washington High School. Swung on, hit towards third, bobbled it, throws it home, and he'll get in safely. So another score for Jones. As again, gotta love what you're seeing. The runner will get to second. So we have a stoppage of time. Again, here in the rookie league, definitely in an instructional situation. You gotta love the coaches and the crowd being enthusiastic and in teaching mode. Swung on and missed. It looks like they will count him out. And again, you got to love what you see from the coaches actually giving instruction here. Again, rookie league, it's about teaching, programming, everything that goes along with the mission of L.E.A.D. And again, another out. So we will switch it up. And again, loving the enthusiasm. We'll take a break here from Washington High School as we switch it up. Score 6-5. And we are back here from Washington High School. Making a few field adjustments. Want to continue to thank Georgia's Own and the Atlanta Braves Foundation for sponsoring the Rookie League. We are in the semifinals between Jones and Hollis. It's swung on and gets past the shortstop. So the runner will get on safely. And now here's the second batter for Hollis. Again, while I was over filming the junior ambassadors, a couple of the Rookie League players said, hey, when y'all gonna record us? When y'all gonna stream us? Well, here we are today here in the semifinals. First game between Hollis and Agnes Jones. The second game will be between Scott and Usher Collier as the ball hit out to left field. So runners on second and first. And we'll check that score in a second. Again, gotta love the enthusiasm. Swung on, hit towards third. He'll tag his bag for one out. Throw it to second. And gets the double play. Gotta love it. So turn two by the Rookie League and Agnes Jones doing it that time. You gotta love it. Swung on, going over the first. And gets the third out. So great job by Jones that time. And Jones will get it back up to bat. Score 5-6. It's like Jones is leading. We'll take a break here from Washington High School here on the L.E.A.D Network. We are back here on the L.E.A.D channel. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Kelly Stewart. And all the Volunteers, hard hit to the middle, still rounding the bases. Got past one defender. He's going to third on his horse hustling, and he'll get to third safely. Pass ball. They'll send him home, and he will score. And again, gotta love the enthusiasm of this crowd. Gotta love it. Again, when broadcasting the Junior Ambassador games, you can hear this crowd from across the way, and it is phenomenal. Swung on and missed. As M.A. Jones has done the thing as far as hitting so far in this semifinal game. You can feel the intensity here. Swung on and missed. But you gotta like what you see. Hit up the middle. See if they can capture it. And he's on at first. So good piece of hitting that time. So score 6-6. Tell you what, an intense semifinal here from Washington High School. Again, gotta love the enthusiasm of the parents and everyone involved here. Hit up the middle, nearly hit one of the Volunteers. Got the out at second. Again, love the enthusiasm of the crowd in the area. Overcast day here from Washington High School. Swung on and missed. And I can't emphasize enough the teaching of this as he pops it up. Nearly caught by the pitcher. But they'll just hold it up right here, and Jones trying to get some additional runs. Swung on. Pitcher nearly got it. No one there at first. So a runner will score. They're continuing to round the bases. There's a throw to third, another score, and it looks like all runners will clear the bases. And it looks like they will change up, so Jones now leading by the score of 9-6 over Hollis. We'll take a break here from Washington High School here on the L.E.A.D Network. We are back here from Washington High School. Glad you could join us. Ball hit foul, caught by a coach. So you can see they still got it too. Doesn't count as a catch, but here's a shot towards shortstop. The pitcher will get it, throw it over to first, and looks like he won't get back in time. So a runner on. So runners at first and third. Again, I cannot emphasize enough. So runner at first. Shot towards left field. And a run will score. So now runners at first and second. Jones still leading the ball game. It'll shot to shortstop. It'll get past him. From the outfield, and he'll miss it. So there's one run. There's two runs. Runner still at third. They'll send him. Here's the throw home, and he's in safely. As Hollis has climbed their way back into the ball game. You gotta love the enthusiasm here. As you can see the ebbs and flows of the game completely. Ball fouled. Here's a pitch going up the middle. Good piece of hitting there. It'll roll out in the outfield. He'll circle around the bases around second. He'll get the third. They'll send him home. Pitches up, and he'll. And he is in safe. He is in safely. Because, of course, teaching once again had to tag the runner. So another run scores. So now the score 11-9 here at Washington High School. We'll take a break here on the L.E.A.D Network. So a 9-11 ball game between M.A. Jones and Hollis. An intense ball game. You can hear the crowds going wild. You gotta love it. It swung on, hit towards third. We'll see if they get out at second. And they do. He is out. So runner at first. In an intense ball game, first game of semifinals here. Second game of the day between Scott and Usher Collier. And then, of course, we'll bring you the championship game of the Junior Ambassadors a little later on. Swung on and missed. Ball hit. Runner will get to second, goes around second, and he'll get tagged out. So we'll get an updated score shortly. Going missed by the pitcher, and runners will get on safely at first and second. You got to feel the intensity here at Washington High School, even for the rookie league. You love to see it. Ball popped up. It'll bounce, stay in the infield. They'll go to first with it, and it'll hit the first baseman. So one score in, and he'll get the second. Here's the throw at home. He'll miss it. Second score home. Rounding third, and they will tag him there for the out. So you gotta love it. Look at all the bodies on the field. Wishing these kids on. And it looks like the score is tied 11-11. So we'll see what will go on next. We are back. Looks like we're going extra innings. The game is tied at 11. So runner will get to second. Very intense ball game here from Washington High School here in the Rookie League between M.A. Jones and Hollis. Hit towards second. They'll try to make the play, but he's on safely. So now runners at the corners for Hollis. You can feel the intensity with the coaches, the crowd, everything. Gotta love this atmosphere. Swung on and missed. Ball fouled again. Swung on and missed. So another batter. Swung on and missed. Again, love the intensity here from Washington High School. Here's the pitch. Popped up. They'll throw it home, but he's in safely. And Hollis will win by the score of 12-11. And you see the disappointment from M.A. Jones, but they fought hard today. I tell you what, very intense game, but also a very great game, an exciting game here from Washington High School. We'll take a break as we will bring you additional coverage of the Rookie League. Second game will be between Usher Collier and Scott. So we'll take a break here from Washington High School. Make sure you join us here on the L.E.A.D Network.